State actors involved in Mexico disappearances at alarming rate. Shocking new report reveals state actors are directly involved in Mexico's disappearance crisis. You need to know this. Over 130,000 people are missing. Most vanished since the war on drugs began. This is a massive human rights catastrophe. Criminals and officials are working together. The situation is spinning out of control. What happens when the government becomes the predator? Bombshell findings show collusion between cartels and government officials is routine. You are watching a crisis unfold. The report exposes a deep network of corruption. Law enforcement is often part of the problem. Families are left without answers. The state is failing its citizens. How can a country function when the people in power are the ones taking people? Impunity is the fuel driving this disaster. Revealed. Almost no one is held accountable. You need to understand the scale. Thousands of cases go unsolved. Officials know who is responsible. They do nothing. This system protects criminals in uniform. The number of missing persons keeps climbing. When will the breaking point come for Mexico? The war on drugs created a nightmare. Since 2006, disappearances have exploded. You are seeing the deadly cost. The report says state forces are not just bystanders. They are active participants. They disappear people alongside cartels. This is a coordinated assault on humanity. The truth is more terrifying than the fiction. What happens to the rule of law? Mothers search for their children with no help from authorities. Shocking. They are often threatened for asking questions. You cannot imagine their pain. This report says the state is complicit in covering up crimes. Victims become statistics. Families live in permanent grief. The crisis is tearing apart communities. Are we watching a country collapse from within? Experts warn this is a human rights emergency. The report uses the word alarming. You should be paying attention. State actors are involved at every level, from local police to federal agents. They disappear people for the cartels. They also disappear people for themselves. The mechanism of violence is state-sponsored. How much longer can this continue without global action? The next steps are unclear but urgent. This report demands immediate reforms. You need to know what is at stake. Without justice, more families will suffer. The government must act now. But history shows they ignore warnings. The pattern of violence is deepening. If nothing changes, the missing count will rise. Will anyone stop this machine of death? Hidden detail. The report says state actors operate with almost total secrecy. You are not being told the full story. Officials hide their involvement. Files go missing. Witnesses disappear. The system is designed to protect the guilty. This is not a failure of justice. It is a deliberate strategy. The truth is being buried under mountains of lies. What else are they hiding? This crisis has global implications. If the state can disappear its own people, who is safe? You must understand the bigger picture. The war on drugs has empowered criminals in uniform. Corruption spreads like cancer. International bodies are sounding alarms. But words do not stop bullets. The world is watching Mexico spiral. This is a warning sign for every nation. Democracy is fragile. ACT now. This report cannot be ignored. You have the power to demand accountability. Share this story. Speak out. The missing need a voice. Over 130,000 people are gone. Their families are desperate for answers. The state is involved. The evidence is clear. Justice is the only path forward. Do not look away. The clock is ticking. What will you do?